In this lesson, we're looking at question words in Arabic, and there are two kinds of questions in Arabic. We have yes-no questions, and then we have information questions. So this is the two categories, yes-no questions and information questions. Yes-no questions are very simple in Arabic, and there are numerous question words for information questions. And so we're going to look at both yes-no questions and information questions in this video. So here are some of the objectives of this lesson. We're going to form questions in Arabic. We want to know the meanings of some of the question words for information questions and how are questions used in Arabic. We want to answer this question. How are questions used in Arabic? So here we have a sentence, صديقي في البيت. My friend is in the house. Now, if this is an answer to a question, the question would be who is in the house? Now, these are information. This is an information question. Here at the top, we have man. Man means who in Arabic. Man means who. So if I want to ask this question, I would remove صديقي and I would say man في البيت. Who is in the house? Man في البيت. And the answer would be صديقي في البيت. My friend is in the house. Now, another question question word is ma. Ma also asks a question, and this question is what for nouns. So here we have an answer, ismi Sam. My name is Sam. But if I want to know what is Sam's name, if I wanted to say to Sam, what is your name? I would say, ma ismuka or masmuka. What is your name? And then Sam would say, ismi Sam. So ma means what. And here it is followed by a noun. Now there's another what word, mada, which is followed by a verb. Here we have, for example, أعمل سكرتيرا. I work as a secretary. So here, mada also means what. This is an information question word. Notice all of the question words we've done so far are for information questions. Man, ma, mada. Here we have mada. Mada ta'mal. What do you do for work? Mada ta'mal is a question. The answer here would be أعمل سكرتيرا. I work as a secretary. So here, mada here means what preceding a verb. ماذا تعمل? أعمل سكرتيرا. I work as a secretary. Another question word we have is mata. So far we've done man, who, ma, what for nouns, mada, what for verbs. Here we have mata, which means when. I have the answer here to a question, أشرب القهوة في الصباح. I drink coffee in the morning. See, في الصباح is the time in which the drinking takes place. So we say, متى تشرب القهوة? When do you drink coffee? متى تشرب القهوة? متى تشرب القهوة? أشرب القهوة في الصباح. I drink coffee in the morning. So متى is a question word, an information question word that asks when. We also have a question word, أين. This is an information question word, meaning where. Here we have the answer, بيت عائلتي في عمان. The house of my family is in Amman, in the city Amman in Jordan, the capital of Jordan. بيت عائلتي في عمان. The house of my family is in Amman. أين بيت عائلتك? Where is the house of your family? بيت عائلتي في عمان. So here, أين asks the question where. So far we have looked at man, who, ma, what for nouns, ماذا, what using verbs, and متى, when, and now أين, which means where. أين بيت عائلتك? Where is the house of your family? بيت عائلتي في عمان. The house of my family is in Amman. Now we have لماذا. لماذا is why. لماذا means why. Another question word asking for information. لماذا أنت مشغول? So here we have the answer, أنا مشغول جدا. I am very busy. Here we say, لماذا أنت مشغول? Why are you busy? أنا مشغول. You could say here, بالعمل في البيت. I am busy. أنا مشغول جدا بالعمل في البيت. I am very busy with work in the house. Okay? أنا مشغول جدا. I am very busy. لماذا asks the question why. لماذا أنت مشغول جدا؟ أنا مشغول جدا بالعمل في البيت. Here we have the question word كيف. كيف means how. So كيف is another information question word. So far we've looked at man, who, ما, what for nouns, ماذا, what for verbs, متى, when, أين, where, لماذا, why, and كيف, how. كيف والدي بخير. My father is good. كيف والدك? How is your father? كيف how is your father? كيف والدك? والدي بخير. My father is good. This is the answer to the question asking كيف. Now, you've seen كيف before. For example, with كيف الحال, how are you doing? And we'll look at that in a minute. Here we have yes-no questions. So we've looked at information questions, and now we're going to look at yes-no questions. Yes-no questions are preceded by the particle hal or hamza, a. Here, generally speaking, we use hal predominantly to ask a yes-no question. تحبني means you love me. هل تحبني means do you love me. So تحبني means you love me. هل تحبني, do you love me. In Arabic, asking a yes-no question is very easy because you simply add the particle hal to the beginning of the sentence and it automatically changes it into a yes-no question. هل تحبني, do you love me? نعم, yes. أو لا, no. كيف أذهب إلى السينما? How do I go to the to the cinema? Again, this is using كيف. كيف is an information question. So we say كيف أذهب إلى السينما? That's an information question. How do I go to the cinema? If we want to use كيف, for example, in a greeting, we'd say كيف الحال? كيف حالك? How are you? How are you doing? Or here, an information question using a preposition and a question word like min aina. From where are you? Min aina ant, where are you from? Ana min Kentucky. So this is what we've learned so far. Here we have information questions and yes-no questions. The information questions we've learned so far are man, ma, mada, kaifa, mata, aina, and limada. Man fi dars, who is in the lesson? Mad dars, what is the lesson? Mada tadrus, what do you study? Kayfa dars, how is the lesson? Mata dars, when is the lesson? Aina dars, where is the lesson? Limada tuhib hada dars, why do you like this lesson? See, all of those are asking question words. You can't answer yes or no to those questions. You have to give information. In a yes-no question, all you need to do is say yes or no to answer the question. أحب الدرس, I like the lesson. If I want to make it into a question, I say هل تحب الدرس? Do you like the lesson? نعم, yes, or لا, no. So here's a summary of what we've studied. Questions in Arabic are divided into yes-no questions and information questions. Yes-no questions use the particle hal or the hamza a in certain instances. Information questions use a series of particles such as who, what, where, when, how, and why. Question particles are simply added to the front of a sentence to make the question. Ma'as salama.